Hi folks, Digger Does here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to cover the Salutations of Bantay Camay as well as the first form. And the reason why I chose those is because I want to introduce you to some of the hand techniques of the system, but also keep it pretty basic for those who are just starting out on their martial arts journey. Now, normally I'm not a big believer in bowing or saluting, anything like that. And it's not because I want to disrespect the teacher or just be a jerk. It's mainly because as a Christian, I only serve one master, and that master is Almighty God. And He is the only person or omnipotent being I should bow down to. So normally in my classes, we either shake hands or just to do a really quick bow. We don't really go into formals. But when we do like tournaments or demonstrations, we do have an official bow. And that's what I want to show to you today. Now, first of all, you're going to stand with feet together, hands by your side, and then this hand, your left hand, is going to come up and you're going to step back. Now your hand is in a palm. This is a palm. So your hand is going to be up like this. Right leg is going to step back. So you're already in a fighting stance. Then your right hand, you're going to form a fist and you're going to bring it to your left hand. Your left hand is going to cover your right fist. Then you're going to step back, feet together, and bring both hands to your chest. And as you can see, my left hand is still covering my right fist. From there, you're going to go above your head and you're going to form a triangle like a double palm, as you can see. You see how the middle of the hand looks like a triangle. So you're going to go from here to above your head, just like this, above your head, and you're going to look through that triangle. Then you're going to bring your hands to your side. And then slight bow, looking up at your opponent. And then back up. That is our formal bow. Now I'm going to break it down to you into why we do it that way. First of all, I want students to learn what a fighting stance is. So as we do the first part of it, that puts you in a fighting position. Now this is a block, or a palm, or a knife hand, but it's basically a block. Now let's say the guy's trying to tackle you. So your hand is going to come down on their back, and as you step forward, you're taking that fist into their head. Then as you come to your chest, let's say you have a second opponent. Now rather than going above your head, you can do this technique out here. So you're going to push that opponent away from you. Then you clear the area. Boom. That is why we do that. Bow the way we do it. So again, stepping back, evading my opponent's attack, block, step forward, back fist to the head. bring it to my chest, push, and then you can do the palm either way. You can do it above your head or straight out. But you still come to your sides and bow. There's also a religious connotation to the form. And for those who are Christians, when I bring my hands to my heart, I am giving my heart to God. That's why we look through the double palm. We're looking to God. Now, I don't stress the religious part not because it would turn people off. I don't want to shove my religion down their throat. So if they're open to that, fine. If not, that's okay as well. But that is our salutation. Now, our first form. I took it from another style because I thought it was very rudimentary, very good for beginners. Because not everyone is going to remember a complicated first form. I've seen some first forms that are ridiculously too long. And I don't want that for my beginning students. So the first form, we start with hand by our side. And remember our fighting stance, right? So from here, we do our form as normal. But as we look through that double circle, or the double palm, I'm sorry, then we're going to step back. Hands go back toward behind us. Both of them are palms, as you can see. And we're going to go step back, right leg. Then we're going to bring our hands in front of us. Now, this is our fighting stance. And this is also your first technique that you're learning. It is a knife hand block or a knife hand strike. This here is the part of the hand you're striking with, right here. Okay, so let's do it again. Our first form begins with our salutation. Then from here, we step back. Hands to the rear, right leg back, left leg in front. Toe on the left leg pointing toward the opponent. Toe on the right leg pointing toward the wall or in a horizontal fashion. Our weight is distributed. Okay, 60-40. 60 in front, 40 in back. Then, and we call it a bow stance. This is the bow stance. Weight is evenly distributed. Now, hands to the rear. Then we come forward. Very simple. Then we're going to finish out. Hands to our side. And bow. One more time. We start with our formal bow. Now, I'm going to add something at the end called a kiop. Kiop is a yell. It's to not only distract your opponent, which you really don't do, but it's more of a spirit. You're bringing your spirit out of your body. So when you kiop, you're cultivating that energy that is right here. You have what they call chi, or energy, right here. So when you kiop, it comes out. So here we go. We're going to start our form. Okay. Then when we get ready to do the knife hand, that's when we're going to do the key up. Key up! Then in the form. One more time with the key up. Whoops. Whoops, I forgot the key up, didn't I? Sorry about that. Key up! Folks, I hope you take what I showed today, put it to use, maybe add it to a repertoire you already have. And I hope you take something from it. And remember, I tried to do the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Because self-defense doesn't have to be hard. And down the road, you won't see very many, whole lot of bowing and stuff. We're going to get right to the technique. So bear that in mind. This is just to get you started. I thank you for joining me again. And as always, this is Duger Does saying do good and deuces. Bye-bye, folks.